Hey, I'm having some deep thoughts. I'm just waiting here for my photo shoot to begin, for some new photos I'm getting. And I was just thinking about, I'm starting to get some butterflies, kind of like before a performance, which is weird because posing for photos isn't the same as singing. However, I started thinking about where that comes from, where those nerves come from. And I think they come from a feeling inside of oneself that they need to be something other than what they are. That if they open themselves up and are 100% themselves, that it's going to be lacking in some way. And I defy that assertion. I oppose that. So I think that in my experience observing performers, my favorites are always the ones that are very raw and very themselves, because I feel the most connection to them. My heart actually feels like it's kind of leaping out of my chest at them when they are being authentic. So I just want to say, be yourself. Give yourself permission to be yourself. I'm going to share a quick story that came to mind. So while I was living in New York, I lived there for about 6.5 years, and during that time I was also traveling and gigging other places. But I did a lot of auditions. I did some work there as well, but a lot of auditions, which is why I moved there, so that I could have the ability to do more auditions without needing to fly there. And one of these auditions was a very unique job, which was not for opera. So most of my auditions were classically related, so opera oratorio auditions. And this one was for a jazz club inside a hotel in Miami, if I remember correctly. I think it was Miami, somewhere in South Florida, but I think it was Miami. And I remember reading the job description. They would provide housing, $75,000 a year. So it was like an ongoing gig, not just one of these freelance things. And I would be singing jazz. I would be singing Cole Porter, and I remember just the feeling that came over my body. It was like, oh, I could do something that would be easy for me and fun and get paid well for it. And it was just a feeling of absolute abundance that flowed over my entire being. And that was, I think, the only time that I had that experience. And I did not get the job, but I really enjoyed auditioning. I sang So in Love by Cole Porter, and I think maybe I sang one other, maybe I sang The Man That Got Away. But I always really enjoyed singing that music because it resonates with my soul so deeply. And it's not hard for me, it's just fun. So find that, what resonates with you deeply, and have fun and be yourself. It's beautiful. You are beautiful.